A lot of women have questions while they're nursing or pumping about the size of their breasts and how it relates to milk production. And it's actually very normal for women, whether breastfeeding or not, to have lopsided breasts. One may be smaller and the other one might be bigger, and that's completely normal. And that can also apply to breastfeeding. And the smaller breast isn't necessarily underproducing. It may be possible for production to be a little bit lopsided, and there are factors that can go into that, like how well the baby's nursing on one side or the other. Sometimes they're just more comfortable nursing on one side and they latch better, and that means that they empty the breast more efficiently, and so it's a better producer. Or if you're pumping, sometimes the size of the flange that you're using or the way it's being positioned on the breast will affect the pump's ability to effectively empty the breast, which can ultimately affect milk supply. If you think these things might be issues for you, here are some things you can try. First of all, if you're nursing most regularly, start your baby off on the underproducing side more regularly during the day for a few days and see if that makes a difference. A baby will usually empty the side that they start on more efficiently just because they're more hungry. And they may be a little more sluggish to empty the other breast, and it may be left a little bit full if the baby got a lot on the first side. So start on that side for a few times during the day for a few days to see if it makes a difference. And then after that, be sure you're vigilant about alternating the side that you start on so both get an equal opportunity to be the main producer for feedings throughout the day. If you're pumping, again, make sure you're examining the size of the flange that you're using and the position on the breast. And ultimately, if this may be a problem for you, I suggest talking with a lactation specialist. They can actually work with you one-on-one, watch you pump, see the size of flange you're using, how it's being positioned, and determine if those might be factors that are affecting milk supply. They can help you get the right size of flange and position it appropriately so that this can be successful for you. More importantly than the size of your breasts or the number of ounces you're pumping are the signs that whatever you're making is enough for your baby. And so watch the number of wet diapers your baby has. They should be having about 6 wet diapers a day. They're having regular bowel movements and gaining the appropriate amount of weight as determined by the pediatrician. So if you're concerned about any of these things, talk with your pediatrician, and based on their knowledge of your circumstances and ability to ask more specific questions, they can give you tailored information and advice. If you have more questions in the future for me, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.